G'day folks. I'm just playing around with the old Howard engine again. I figure we'll give it a run, but first I figured it's time for an oil change. I've already done that and took some rather murky looking oil out of it. There's probably that much oil had drained down into the crankcase, and the rest of it was up in the tank still, but just from sitting for so long through the worn old oil pump, it tended to work its way down. So yeah, it's still got very good compression considering how flogged out it is, but yeah, this oil change is going to help. And I got the carby off again to clean it up. It's a rather remarkable looking carburettor. That's the business end. You've got a main jet in there. If I can get it in the light. You can see the main jet down in the centre there with that little adjusting screw to adjust the mixture. And there's also a little passageway coming through past this side screw down there. It's like the idle, or I think that'd be the idle jet. So I've got to play with them again. Everything's up the shit because it was all full of glaze and muck. So I've taken the screws and everything out and given it a good wash. Little float bowl there. The springs just, I anchored it off to the cowling. Normally it's supposed to have control rods and things going to it. And a bit of Teflon I stuffed in there is coming out too. I'm trying to solve air leaks and things like that, because that clamps onto the intake, but there's a tiny little gap there as well. I'm going to try and seal that up again. It's not too hard. So yeah, neat little unit though. I might check the oil in the cleaner, the air cleaner. That's an oil filled one. Yeah, I think it's probably based on a JAP dry sump engine, but I don't really know. I haven't been able to find too much info on these things. I don't have any manuals. Like I said earlier, I want to sell this engine. I'll sell it cheap. $250 is pretty cheap for something that's got some rather remarkable bits of equipment on it that still runs. That's the main thing. The engine does run. The gearbox isn't too bad inside, although I've never really had it apart. I just cleaned it up and painted it. Just this bit here I had to cut off the twisted and mangled chassis when I found it at the junkyard. The excavator or something had already gotten to it and crushed most of the machine, but remarkably the gearbox and everything survived. So just this bit here is all broken and messed up. But that's not important if it's just a stationary project. So yeah, we'll get this carby back on, fuel it up and prime it, and we'll see if we can make some noise. Nearly there. Oil in the air cleaner's fine. I mean, I haven't really run it that much since I put it together. I just wanted to make sure there was no moisture and crap in there. But that's all good. That's the gauze strainer. That's all new and clean. Just gonna pop the thing back together again. Might check that gasket too. It's coming out the top. I think it backfired at one stage, and well, I think it's backfired a few times, and I might have pushed that gasket out a bit. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, he's popped the gasket out a bit. Sitting nicely. Old cast iron. Heavy duty. That's the way it should be. Alright, here we go. Let's hope I haven't played with anything else like the magneto timing. I know I had the cover off it for a reason, but I can't remember why. I know I have a fuel leak. I've got to cut that off and re-flare the copper. It started breaking up. But that's alright. Got a fire extinguisher. Flames always make for good videos. I've got a decompressor, which is that. Just a rod attached to an exhaust valve lockout. I've primed the oil system already. And I've sort of tweaked the carby a tiny bit, but I'm just going off what I can remember. bloody hard work cranking this thing. Plug nuts off it, see what happens. Might have to clean the spark plug. Nearly there. Bring the idle speed up a little bit. Roughly one turn. One full turn on the main jet seems to keep it pretty happy. The idle one, I'm forever playing with that, so who knows. Sounds rich. Firing just before top dead center. Yeah, I think I flooded it. It's a lot harder than it looks. That's one heavy engine to turn over by hand. Now let me dry it out a bit. I'll pull the plug out and find out how wet it is. Alright, done a bit more tweaking and tinkering. I've replaced the HT lead now that I've got some good copper core stuff. Well, I was running copper core, but it was actually a neon sign transformer lead. Worked fine. But yeah, just thought I'd fix that. Anything still doesn't want to pull fuel up. I'm giving it way more than it should get, but it still leans out. Shut off the idle jet. Just run off the main. Leave them open a tiny bit. Still running with both jets closed. Something really messed up in there, but it works. I was just trying every combination I could to try and get it to run like it used to. It just doesn't want to. Idle jet's shut. I've actually got that shut, and it's still something weird going on. Oh well, it's interesting. It works still. That'll do for now. Cranking this thing over is hard work. I've got an old chainsaw to look at now. Thanks for watching.